Australian Open Final 2025. How to watch the Aryna Sabalenka versus Madison Keys match late tonight. The 2025 Australian Open comes to an end this weekend with Aryna Sabalenka facing Madison Keys in the women's final. Sabalenka is the world #1, top-seeded player of the tournament and two-time defending champion of the Australian Open. To become the three-time consecutive champion, Sabalenka will need to defeat number 19-seeded American Madison Keys, who managed to knock out the number 2 seed Iga Swiatek in her semi-final match. Historically, the pair have faced off 5 times, with Sabalenka winning 4 of those matches. Thanks to the time difference in Melbourne Park, Australia, the Australian Open Women's Finals match will begin at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Here's what you need to know and how to watch the Aryna Sabalenka versus Madison Keys match. Date: January 25th. Time: 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 12:30 a.m. Pacific Time. Game: Aryna Sabalenka versus Madison Keys. Location: Melbourne Park, Melbourne, AU. TV channel: ESPN, ESPN2, ABC, Tennis Channel. Streaming: ESPN+, Sling, Fubo, and more. What time is the 2025 Australian Open final on? The 2025 Australian Open has been a bit wonky for US viewers thanks to the time difference in the land down under. Tonight's women's final match between Sabalenka and American tennis star Madison Keys will begin at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time tonight, or technically early tomorrow, January 25th. Who is playing in the Australian Open final? Tonight on the women's side, number 1 seed and two-time defending Australian Open champion Aryna Sabalenka goes for her 3rd consecutive title. Sabalenka will face number 19 seed American Madison Keys on the court. What channel is the Australian Open on in 2025? In the US, coverage of the Australian Open will air across ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN3, and ABC. The Tennis Channel will also be broadcasting daily highlights, analysis, and replays. How to watch the 2025 Australian Open without cable. On top of airing on ESPN, this year's Australian Grand Slam will stream live on ESPN+, so if you don't want to pay for a pricey cable or streaming package that includes ESPN, this is a budget-friendly alternative. An ESPN+ subscription grants you access to exclusive ESPN+ content including live events like UFC Fight Night and F1 races, fantasy sports tools, and premium ESPN+ articles. You can stream ESPN+ through an app on your smart TV, phone, tablet, computer, and on ESPN.com. While Sling doesn't offer a free trial, it'll get you through the entirety of the Australian Open for as low as $23 for the first month. Sling TV's Orange plan offers ESPN, ESPN2, and ESPN3. While Sling Orange doesn't include access to your local ABC, a TV antenna may help fill that gap for you. A Sling subscription also includes 50 hours of free DVR storage, so if you're worried about missing any of the Grand Slam action, you can always record your games.